believe growing up with country music shaped the way I think today, the way my relationships work today. You know, my mama taught me right. She took me to my first concert when I was 5. Conway Twitty at the Field House at Arkansas State University. All I can remember about that show were the floors vibrating when he said, "Hello, darling. This is Marty. He wanted to come say hi." But that concert and my mom singing and writing country music all my life just solidified my love for it. My second concert I went to was Dan Seals, and he was opening for Lee Greenwood, but I didn't care. I was all about Dan Seals.
Everything that glitters is not gold.
He was everything to me back then. He was the younger brother of Jim Seals from Seals and Crofts. So Dan Seals first gained fame in the 70s as England Dan, half of the group England Dan and John Ford Coley. They charted 9 pop singles before he moved to country. Over the next decade, he had 16 albums and 20 chart singles. I knew every word to bop. My mom would turn on the radio and we would sing at the top of our lungs. Every single Dan Seals song is amazing. If you ever want to buy a greatest hits album where every song is a hit, this is the one. Second, Sylvia. It was progressive country music in the 80s. You either loved it or you hated it. Angie Hall would have hated it. I loved it. Her biggest hit was a crossover chart topper, Nobody. It reached #1 on the Billboard charts and earned her a Grammy nomination. Her other hits were Drifter,
since you left me,
Fallen in Love, Tumbleweed, Snapshot. Oh my God, remember that one? Snapshot.
for the snapshot. You know I've got.
And she's also credited as having the first concept video on CMT with the Matador.
And inside my heart is beating for the Matador.
So in 1982, from Just Sylvia studio album, Sylvia released the single Nobody, which reached #1 on the country charts, hit #15 on Billboard, and sold more than 1 million copies.
Well, you're nobody called today. She hung up when I asked her name. Well, I wonder, does she think she's being clever?
And last but not least, Lakonya Smithee. I had her posters on my wall. She was my age. I was 7, she was 6. What more could you want in a future wife? She loved and sang country music. She was a child star and a future country music queen, and I was all about it. And you know, after years of success, she decided to go home and just be a normal kid. But I will never forget my first country music crush. And I found her phone number.
Hello.
Lakonya!
Yes, oh my gosh, hi.
Hi, it's so good to see you. Lakonya Smithee rose to fame in the early 80s as country music's youngest fiddle-playing redneck girl. With Charlie Daniels as a mentor, she was on her way, playing with some of the biggest names in music at the time. So I want to tell you, first of all, my dad and stepmother took me to see you in 1984 at Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. I had the biggest crush on you. I had pictures on my wall. Anyway, I just want to tell you that.
I didn't know that. I do remember playing at Branson because I did 36 shows that summer.
It was so packed that my dad put me on his shoulders and we had to stand in the back. I bet I was still super excited, but it was so packed. I remember that.
That's awesome.
So we recently, February 4th, 1984, you played a legendary gig.
So don't turn down my invitation. Hallelujah. 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 We shout hallelujah on the day.
Charlie Daniels' 10th annual volunteer jam with Emmylou Harris, Carl Perkins, Crystal Gale, Ronnie Millsap, and Holy Mother of Music, Stevie Ray Vaughan.
I know.
Tell me a Stevie memory. Like what? How? I found a picture.
I remember meeting him there and Ted Nugent at the same time. Now, my Stevie memory is more at the Blues Awards. I met him again remembered me. And my mom took a picture of us, and I actually have him in my room. He's kissing my hand in one, and he's holding out and just standing next to me the other one. And I remember he had his wife. He's like, now I want my picture made with you. And I can remember she had one of those Kodak disc cameras. I remember everything about it. So I think Stevie Ray Vaughan's wife has a picture of me, you know what I mean? And he was super nice. I mean, super nice. So.
You stepped on Carl Perkins' blue suede shoes. There's a picture, not cool.
Well, I was told to do it. I was young. It was like he let me do it. I did not even realize what I was doing at the time.
That is so fun. I can't even believe that. That's such a fun, posed picture to have. So in 1984, you are at Dick Clark's 19th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards.
It's the 19th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards.
And I found a picture of your dressing room, and the 80's fan in me freaked out. You shared a dressing room with Janie Fricky.
I know. I met Dick Clark backstage at the Volunteer Jam, and he invited me right then to come and be on the Academy of Country Music Awards. I spent a week there. It was just amazing. I mean, I had dinner with Mr. T, and he made me drink milk, and I did not like that.
Okay. Mr. T that year was the highlight of the ACM Awards. He came and did the rules again for the ACM Awards.
He stepped on my toe as he was coming on stage and I was going off stage.
And I'm back to explain the rules to you one more time. And you hillbillies out there better listen up.
Let's talk about your signature curls. Whose idea was that? Was that a marketing plan? Was that your mama?
Can I say my mama?
Thank you for your curls. Thank you for your music. Thank you for the stories, and thank you for answering the phone. I love you.
And thank you for telling me that I was your crush. I never knew that.
All right, well, thank you for chatting with me. I love you. 1984 is such a fun year to remember, and you have just kind of made it the best.
Thank you.
All right.
I enjoyed it.
Call me sometime, and I'll talk to you soon.
I love you.
My favorite part of YouTube is being able to go back when you remember them and find your favorite videos from when you were a kid or years ago. Thanks for watching my video today, guys. Don't forget to hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all next week.